Let's find out how to make some bubble letters. To make our bubble letters, we're going to need a pencil and a piece of paper. We can look at our handout sheet to help guide us. If we look at our handout sheet, it shows that we start by writing the name. So we're going to be writing our names. I did all uppercase, but you could do uppercase and lowercase. It is up to you. We just make sure we have it spaced out. So I'm going to write the name Molly. So I'm going to start, I need to leave a little space from the top and the bottom, about a finger space, just so that when I make the bubble around my letters, I have room for that. Notice how I do this nice and lightly, because I'm actually going to erase these lines. I leave space between my letters if I can. Some of us have longer names and they might need to be closer together. So once I have my whole name written, I'm going to go around each letter to create that bubble. So watch as I do it with the letter M. I have it about as thick as my finger, and I go around but do not touch the original M I wrote. I go around the bottom, the sides, and the top. And then I'm going to repeat that with each of my letters. When I get to the letter O, I need to make sure that I do the hole in the middle. That would be the same for other letters like P's and B's and the lowercase e's. Once I have that done, I'm going to use a Sharpie to go over top of the outside of the letters. Then I get to erase the insides. Once I've Sharpied everything, I can add an extra, a highlight, a bold border, or cross-hatching. Let me show you some of each of those. I'm going to start by doing the highlight. It is just a little triangle up in a top corner. I would do that on each and every letter. For the bold border, I'm going to add a thicker line along the bottom. And on this one, I'm doing it on the right side, but you could also do it on the left side. So of each section of my letter M, I'm doing it thick on the right side. So I do it along that bottom and a little thicker on the right. And I will do that for each and every letter. If I do it on the left side, then I would do all of them on the left side. If I do them all on the right side, then I do them all on the right side. For cross-hatching, I'm going to add my shadows using lines. So I'm using diagonal lines, this time on the bottom as well as the left-hand side. So the left-hand side of each section. So I do diagonal lines going in one direction and then diagonal lines crossing in the other direction. And I'm going to do that on each and every letter. You could do it on the left or you could do it on the right, just not both sides. There we have our 3 different ways to make our bubble letters. Now you try.